Good evening and welcome to our North High School 2025 Winter Concert. I am Alicia MacArthur, Director of Bands here at North, and I'm very excited to welcome all of you tonight. It's been my pleasure getting to know and work with all of the band and guitar students so far this year, and I'm very excited for the program that we have prepared for you tonight. Before we begin tonight's performance, just a few housekeeping things. Please make sure if you didn't receive one, we have printed programs outside on the stand right outside the door so that you can follow along with all of the performances tonight and see all of the performers that are going to be on stage. Restrooms, if you need to use them, are straight out in the lobby. The women's is on this side and the men's is on that side. Just follow the hallway until you run out of hallway and you'll find the restrooms. Please try to refrain from going in and out of the auditorium doors while a group is performing. If you can wait until in between the pieces, that would be preferable just so that we're not making distractions while there's a group on stage. And please double check right now that all of your devices are on silent. And be sure if you're going to do a video recording or take pictures, that's fine, but just make sure your flash is turned off. That way we are not flashing the performers and distracting them while they're on stage. Thank you very much. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this show started. On stage before you, we have a select group of volunteer students from our beginning guitar first and second hour classes, and they're ready to perform for you a classic Christmas favorite, Jingle Bells. And now if you could just give us 1 minute for a quick transition, we are going to bring our beginning band on next. All right, next on stage before you is our North High School beginning band, joined by a select few students from our symphonic band. Most of them started fresh as beginners on their instruments at the beginning of the semester, and they've been practicing tirelessly to learn fingering, positions, how to read music, and to prepare 3 pieces for you tonight. We'll start with a medley of two popular Christmas tunes arranged by a well-known composer, Randall Sandrich. We hope you enjoy our first piece, Christmas Gift. All right, our second piece this evening is another Christmas classic. The original melody for Carol of the Bells is derived from a Ukrainian folk tune and was adapted into a Christmas carol in 1916 by composer Mikola Leontovich, with English lyrics later added by Peter Wilhowsky. This piece is famous for its distinctive four-note ostinato, which is a repeated musical pattern that mimics the sound of handbells. Composer and arranger Larry Clark also integrates a second Christmas carol, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, throughout the piece in this wonderful arrangement of Carol of the Bells. before our next piece, we need to do one more short transition. We are going to bring our symphonic band on stage, and they're going to perform a combined piece with symphonic and beginning together. So one more minute, and we'll be ready to start again. All right, so our next piece for this evening is another arrangement by Randall Stanrich of a German Christmas carol entitled Still, Still, Still. The words, which run to 6 verses in German, describe the peace of the infant Jesus and his mother as the baby is sung to sleep. We hope you enjoy our combined band's performance of Still, Still, Still. absolute blast to rehearse and definitely became their favorite right away from the first read-through. And they did a wonderful job. Let's give them another round of applause. Fyodor Tchaikovsky composed the music for the two-act ballet The Nutcracker in 1891, though the initial full production was not an immediate success. He concurrently created a shorter Nutcracker suite for concert performance, which became an instant hit and remains one of his most famous compositions to this day. The music tells the story of Christmas Eve in Germany at the Stahlbaum home, where young Clara receives a nutcracker from her godfather Drosselmeyer. That night, she dreams that the nutcracker comes to life, battles an army of mice, and transforms into a prince. He leads her on a magical journey through the land of snow and into the land of sweets, where various characteristic dances are performed in their honor. James Plehar's arrangement for concert band features three of the most well-known movements from Tchaikovsky's suite: Overture, March, and Waltz of the Flowers. Here is excerpts from Nutcracker. Our next piece is vastly different from anything else that we have performed tonight. Distinctive, intricate, and elegant, Richard Saucedo's Ode to Greensleeves is a beautiful tribute to the traditional English folk tune. While we're not certain that this was the original title, it is known that later in the 14th century, English ladies wore gowns with great billowing sleeves, and the lyrics that have come down speak of a lover's lament over the cruel treatment of him by a lady clad in a dress of green sleeves. our flugelhorn soloist, Aiden. And our other trumpet soloist, also Aiden. Please stand up. And alto sax, Luke, please stand up. That's a solo. That's a solo. Yes. Very nice. Very nice job. Thank you. All right, before we play our final piece this evening, I just want to take a moment to recognize some of our students that we have on stage. You may have seen a few of the students wearing Santa hats, and so those are our seniors. So seniors, can I please have you stand and be recognized, please, for your final winter concert? We also had 2 seniors in our beginning band as well, so I want to recognize them as well. If you're out there in the auditorium, if they're sitting out there, please stand to be recognized. But we had 2 seniors in beginning band as well. So congratulations, seniors. Thank you very much. You may have a seat. I'd also like to recognize, we just found out today that we had 4 students make the Greater Phoenix Honor Band this year. So we have Miss Sophia on flute. We have Luke on alto sax. We have Aiden on trumpet. And we have Yancy on bass clarinet. So congratulations, you 4. They will be our representatives for North at the Greater Phoenix Honor Band Festival in January. And now, without further ado, our final piece this evening is a North High School tradition and another all-time classic. Christmas classic, Leroy Anderson's Sleigh Ride was ironically composed during a sweltering July heat wave in 1946, inspired by childhood memories and New England winter scenes featuring iconic percussion mimicking horse hooves, a whip crack, and a trumpet whinny. Here is Sleigh Ride. Thank you. You guys can have a seat for just a second. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. We appreciate you. We hope you enjoyed tonight's performance. Have a wonderful and safe holiday season, and we will see you for our next concert in March. Thank you so much. Have a great night.